Hello YouTube, this is the Casual Film Critic here, and today I'll be reviewing the somewhat new movie called The Fault in Our Stars. I am almost sure you've heard of it. It is very popular among teenagers, among pretty much everybody. It's based on the book written by John Green, which again is very, very popular. And it is the story of basically two cancer patients who eventually just fall in love. It's a love story. It's a romance movie, but sort of like the strict plot, like the actual plot is about they both find similarities in each other through cancer, and that kind of brings them together to talk, and then in order to like get in a relationship and then start liking each other. But it's not about the cancer, it's about them falling in love, and it's about a love story that just happens to be centered around the fact that these two kids have cancer. And now, the thing I really liked is that they didn't use cancer to sympathize over these people as much to show how much hardships they've been through. And this story is very, very well written. The script is by Josh Boone, I think, and the book was written by John Green. And, no, the movie was directed by Josh Boone. But, I'm just going to consider that this is mainly written by John Green, and it is very, very well written. Every part of it's really good. The conversations flow very well and feel very natural. The two characters are very well built up, and one of the main parts I really loved about it is the fact that they kept going throughout the story. Like, whatever was happening to them in their lives kept building onto their characters very, very, very well. That was taken very well. That was a very well job was done for that part specifically. And the acting was really solid for pretty much the whole cast. Mainly Shailene Woodley's really good, and so is the Gus, whose name is his name's Ansel Elgort. I had to look that up. He's sort of a new actor, except they played brother and sister in the film Divergent, which is kind of strange, kind of shifting over to this from being brother and sister in a movie. But that doesn't bother me. I haven't seen Divergent yet. But it's a great love story. It's wonderfully told. The pacing is very well put together. You can tell the story kind of moves along. But this does kind of bring us to the problems of the movie, where the third act, parts of it really, really do slow down. And I think that parts of this movie could have been taken out. It could have been a little bit shorter in order to be a almost perfect movie. And that was kind of when the characters went to Amsterdam. I'm not going to say why they go there. I don't want to spoil it. But all I'm going to say is the character of Van Houten, who's an author that Hazel really likes, I found him to be a very unnecessary character, and I didn't really think he added much to the story. And the way they sent him off in the story, the way they ended his character being in the story, I thought was very just odd, and it didn't feel right to me the whole time I saw it. And then just another really small complaint was the whole metaphor thing with the cigarette in his mouth. It was just sort of it was actually very pretentious. I didn't think it ever had a meaning to it. It was just kind of stupid in my opinion. But overall, I mean, this is a great love story, and the whole message of the movie is about living while you can, and it doesn't matter if you're going to die eventually. If you're going to fall in love, do it now. Do what you want to do now, and don't pay attention to what's happening in your life, because you can't change your situation. You can only change the way that you handle the situation. So I thought that was a very good message for the film. It was very sad. I did not cry. I'm being honest. I swear I didn't cry. But the theater was riddled with girls that were crying their eyes out. It was very uncomfortable to sit around. But overall, I thought this was a great love story. Really, really took me by surprise. This is a movie that guys can enjoy. I am telling you that right now. If you're a guy, you could like this movie. I'm not saying go by yourself, because that might be a little bit weird, but take somebody to go with you, because this is a great love story. And overall, I give The Fault in Our Stars an A-. This is the Casual Film Critic, and I will see you later, YouTube.